G'day guys, Celebi, and welcome to a new episode of my KBD Solo Series. I've got a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I'm using some pretty decent gear, probably the best you can do for Armadale other than the stuff that's like 12 for Ranger gear, but I've got full Armadale with Fury, DFS, and the only thing I could really do better is some better boots and a cattle crossbow. But I'm using ruby bolts and switching it to the diamond bolts, but something different as well. I'm actually trying out HD on fixed screen, so hopefully they'll play well for me as well as looking nice. I think the game looks a lot better, a lot more graphical when I got the best settings for it. But hopefully my computer runs a bit more smoothly, and I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about, such as some progress I've done for my character. I've actually am going to use a war tortoise because I've got 68 summoning the other day. I decided to train like using my charms, and it's definitely be worth it, especially with some of the quests I've been doing, which requires a lot of food, and I'm glad I've got the war tortoise at least. So I'll see you guys at the first dragon, and thanks for watching. Ooh, 76 range. That's pretty cool. So yeah guys, I'm actually looking at some of the HD graphics on this cave, and the caves actually look pretty decent. I mean, they do need to change the KBD. I think that's an update that Jaggers is going to implement, but hopefully the new KQ Queen or Queen Black Dragon will look awesome with just some mad attacks and some actually decent loots. Like, it'd be mad if you can get like a dragon plate body. I know they're not worth much, but it'd just be a cool thing to get, and something new, something different, and you know, it'll be something I can try out for the first time, and hopefully have a bit more of a challenge than this thing at the moment. Because the only thing that kills me from KBD is if I disconnect. So touch wood, I do not disconnect, because I would lose my Armadale helmet. I think I'm risking that at the moment because I copy protect all three of these things. But anyway, almost to the first kill. Let's check it out, hopefully. And geez, it's always a killer blow. It takes ages. I wish I had my knockout parade on. Alright, first kill. Check it out. Blood runes. So not much at all. Although blood runes are actually very expensive, so how much are they actually worth now? How much? Well, it's without protection on. 418 each. Wow, it's pretty expensive. I'll see you guys at the second progress for my character since my last video. Show you a couple more stats after I eat and don't die. I got 70 construction, which cost me an arm and a leg. I've hate spending money on skills, but I had to get the Karasi. I've got 71 prayer from using those Jack of all trades books. I'm getting about 5k experience per book. So that's 5k free experience per day, which is awesome. I've got my mind level up a few, so that I'm 66, which is one of the requirements for Nomad's Requiem, I think it's called. So, because I would like to do that quest. I heard it's extremely hard, and lots of people always die. Like that chick, Going Crazy 201, who does all those quest walkthroughs. I remember hearing that she died heaps of times, so that can't be good news. But hopefully that was a few years ago when there wasn't really as powerful gear or prayer and all that stuff. So I'll give that a go. I still need to get my hunting level to 75, but I think I've got 67. Let's see now, iron arrows. So again, yeah, it might be alright. I think it's about 15k if I haven't. No, jeez, they've dropped. Used to be about 15. So I've got 57 hunted. I'm starting to do chin chompers, which a mate told me to do, because they've actually rose up so much. Chin chompers are ridiculous in price. I'm just doing normal ones, so I'm using I think 3 traps per for my level, and I think all I need is 60 for 4 traps. So I'm getting about, I've got 100 chin chompers so far, which is worth 100k. So that's pretty ridiculous. It's like 1k each, which is awesome in my walks, because I'm not going to train range that way. If I was ever going to spend money on range, it would be for cannonballs for Slayer, which is still very expensive, but it's not as bad as chin chompers. So I'll give you guys an update on how I'm going to some of my skilling, and see how we go then. A tooth half key. That's alright. It's not bad as it could be. Where's my DFS? Even though DFS is not worth that much, I just definitely want a DFS. especially in this HD. It'd be awesome looking, just seeing it on the ground. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell you what though, props to Jaggers on the bloom effect. Looks awesome with the KBD. It's a lot better than it used to be. I think I might stick to this setup other than when I'm PKing, because I know when you PK, you don't really care about the graphics. You sort of want the best smooth results out there. So you may be wondering why I got 70 construction. Some of you, I did that because I wanted the Karasi, and I've been doing nothing but quests the last couple of days, and a bit of fun fights with a couple of mates, which I've been getting destroyed by. So hopefully with the Karasi I'll be able to do a bit of damage. But I've gone the Karasi. I'll show you a bit of a clip on me versus the Pest Queen. It took me 2 goes just because one time I wasn't really timing the Karasi specs, but it just felt awesome getting the Karasi sword, and I actually upgraded my full void to a full elite void, which gives me a bit of a prayer bonus, I think, and I coloured it white, which looks very schmick. But tell me if you guys have got full elite void, and I know it's awesome for training range for chinchompers, but I might do that if I was power training, strength at armored zombies. I know I need to do a quest for that. I think it's Defender of a Rock, but I got a mate, DS Killers, who makes videos, some awesome videos, especially with his Gears of War videos. He trains there a lot, and he tells me you get at least 100 plus K experience an hour, or just train at armored zombies and using prayer and all that. So I might check that out. I might do that quest and see if I can train a bit of my strength up, because if I leave my defense at 78 and increase these 2 stats and get turmoil, I could become a max status pure, which means I've got the lowest defense but the best combat stats for it, and I think that'd be awesome to use. I think I'm going to run a spare prayer point soon. So I do not want to run out of prayer points, only because I risk another 9 mil if I do so, and rune longsword. So it's been okay. At least no ammo strength, I tell you that. It's always the case. It's always my aim not to get ammo strength. But I think I'm going to bank, guys, not because of the fact I don't have food. It's just because I haven't brought enough prayer points. So I'll see you guys. Alright guys, here's the first kill or the second trip. I've noticed now that there seems to be an upgrade in the graphics of the wilderness. As I was walking there, everything looked a bit different. It looked a lot nicer in my opinion. I think Jaggers, I haven't been reading the updates, but ooh, effigy, that's cool. So yeah, as I was saying, they seem to have a new update where the graphics of the wilderness has changed heaps, which is pretty awesome in my opinion, especially KBD layer. Like, this looks so different than last trip I did, so that seems to be going really well. I'll talk about PK in my next kill, and how I'm doing with that and what I think of it, because there have been some problems with me getting clips for PKing. I'll explain that later, but for the looks of it, it looks absolutely awesome, especially with the HD settings, man. It looks very, very awesome. So I'll see you guys at the next. So I've been trying to get some clips for you guys of me PKing in the wilderness. I've tried Gutties, which is also in Desecrators. I've been chilling in Desecrators friends chat for a while, only because the River Spars have his finals weeks of his college, so there's not really anyone in his friends chat. So we've got people like Exa, who's starting to make some good videos. You got Piggy, classic Piggy from the clan chat. But I've been trying to get some PKing clips with Gutties, Dara Karasian, and it's such a sweet combo to use. Like, it's awesome, it's so fun, and it actually is effective. Problem is that people in the wilderness PK to me is becoming dead at the moment, because just the mentality of PK has gone to the shit. I'll give you a couple of clips. Like, this is me on a standard PKing trip, and it's just getting absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's no legit fights in the wilderness anymore. Hardly any. You rarely fight a guy that's legitimately gonna fight you. They either teleport out, they spec and then teleport out. Your fight gets PJ'd, and then before you're meant to have a legit fight, and then that fight gets PJ'd. So your PJ gets PJ'd. You get rushed by declawers. You get rushed by those poly staff shitheads, and no one stays anymore. There's no DMs. people who are risking 1/5 of what I was risking, which was full Darox. I had full Darox on Karasi. You know, I had at least 700k risk, and they'll had full rune with AGS. They'll tell you away. Like, their food would be more expensive than like what they've been than the gear they've had. So it's getting a bit ridiculous now. Like, I'll show you a couple of clips. It's just I'm starting to get really frustrated now. It's gonna be such a bitch trying to get that 60 minutes, but I'll promise you guys I'll definitely do it. Like I said, um, I won't take that back, but I'm just letting you guys know that it's it's just really frustrating sometimes getting a whole bunch of legit clips. Like, I don't care if I don't win a lot of money, but if I'm just struggling just to find legit fights, that's no problem. And it's not just me. Like, I'm talking to a couple of my friends, like Acute Husky. He PKs quite a bit. He struggled to find a legit fight. People were telling, like, he's one of those old school PKs from a few years ago where he would stay, the other guy would stay, and it would be a natural proper fight in the wilderness. None of this bullshit teleporting or tabbing out. Like, for me, within the first 5 seconds I was in Darox, a guy came, he started fighting me without asking, which is fair enough, I mean, that happens. He specs me, he declaws me, almost kills me, so I tank it out, and then he teleports away when I'm about to spec him. Like, what the hell is that shit, eh? Like, it's a bit of a rant, I know, but it's getting to the stage where I'm not having fun, as much fun PKing as I used to, and I think it's just going to get a bit worse with all this new gear that's out, because half the scenario is Rune, Turmoil, Chaotic Mauler, Turmoil, Chaotic Mauler, Polystar, Declarer, like, you know, in that new armor, that whatever that armor is called that you get off the new Slayer dungeon, and it's not that appealing to go into the wilderness anymore. Like, why should I risk my guts with Darox when, you know, a guy with nothing on in the Chaotic Maul can get 5 kills in a row just with Turmoil and Soul Split? Like, it's, I don't know, it's a bit bullshit in my opinion, but that's the way the game is. I'll have to just stick with it and hopefully find a way around it with PK and get a couple of good clips, even if it means dying a few times. I mean, that's just the way it is. So we've got Staff Ancient Effigy so far, so that's a bit of a bright notice. It's smithing and mining, as I checked just before the KBD spawn, so I might get my mate, I think No Time Man, or I'm pretty sure it's No Time Man that has he recently got 9 on smithing, so that's pretty cool. So he might be able to assist me in that, or I think he can assist in smithing. Yeah, he can. So that's cool. But definitely the Karate sword is very effective. It's different than D-Claws and AGS in my opinion. It's got its different perks, and it's got its advantages and disadvantages. I mean, its advantage is it always hits. So if you're risking it for the biscuit and the guy's on low HP and all he needs is any hit, like to finish him off, Karasi is the way to go. If you've got, like, you don't have a... Oh, cool, sharks. There's no possibility of you missing it. You're always hitting something on them. Disadvantage I find of it so far is that it's a one-hit spec, and then you gotta wait for it to recharge, so you're sort of leaving yourself a bit open for a comeback from them. And so, like D-Claws or AGS, you can just, like, you can hit 2 specs at once and just, like, KO them with some awesome hits. But geez, I think I'm gonna last you a long time. That's pretty cool. People seem to still enjoy these videos. If you guys want me to do something different at all, then let me know and I'll try that out, because I don't want to bore you guys with the same video over and over. You guys get tired of it. I might do these videos you know, a few times, like maybe once every 4 videos or 3 videos, just as something a bit different. But if you guys still enjoy them, I'll be happy to keep on going. Next kill, Lawrence. So 3. A new series I'm going to implement, I reckon, is going to be getting the Quest Cave. Now, I was thinking of getting the Quest Cave just because I reckon my second cave would be a Quest Cave. I reckon that'd be awesome. It will allow my magic cave to be trimmed. I think that my second K will be trimmed, which will be awesome. And I think it'll just be an awesome K for me to get, for my level that is. I mean, the only difference between my combat level that might change is range, prayer, and that's about it. I wouldn't really train strength or defense anymore, unless I purposely want to become, I fight higher people and beat the cane, or if I needed it for maybe some god wars or stuff like that. But the only really combat that I would want to increase would be, you know, some range, so I can do maybe Armadale or Sarah a bit better. So I'm planning to do a lot more quests. I've been doing a few with my mate Spear 6 and just a couple by myself. Like I've done all the Void quests, which I did explained earlier, which is awesome. So I might do that. My next aim is to get all the minimum requirements for to do all the quests, such as like 76 mining, you know, 75 or 75 I think it is, hunter, or 65 hunter, 65 herblore, you know, 76 what do you call it, agility. So I think that'll be it'll take a lot of money, it'll take a lot of time, but I think that it'll be worth it in the end, especially just doing all the quests in general. I mean, like, that'll take ages, but I reckon it'll be a pretty good series to start, and I think in the end, if I end up doing it, it'll definitely be worth it, and it'll just be a cool thing to have. So let me know what you guys think about that, please. So that'll be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know some feedback below, or click the like button if you enjoyed it, of course. I'll probably make a new update video, or maybe start my new quest series in the future, my next video, hopefully in a few days, and that'll probably be it.